The Oklahoma Department of Transportation is looking for new ways to pay for the maintenance on state highways, and that could mean the gas tax we already pay would be replaced with a new fee. News on 6's Ryan Gillen has details new at 6.
Across the country and right here in Oklahoma, state leaders say gas tax revenues are declining. That's because cars can drive farther on the same amount of fuel. And people like Sarah Ward are choosing the electric option.
I love driving electric. I've always been fascinated with it.
She has owned her Tesla for 2 years and already pays extra for things like registration and charging. But a new fee is coming. The Oklahoma Department of Transportation is creating a pilot program that would make every Oklahoma driver pay a little more. The program is called Fair Miles Oklahoma, and the goal of it is to find a replacement for the gas tax.
I had no qualms paying that extra $200-300 because that ultimately I'm not paying that at the pump, and I do believe that I needed to pay my fair share. Beyond that, I think that's ridiculous. So that's where it's like, okay, now you're taking advantage of people who are already paying their fair share.
We know that that's going to need a replacement source of funding because we still need highways even if cars are driving farther and cars are driving on electric.
Dawn Sullivan serves as the deputy director of ODOT. She says there are several options on the table, including a pay-per-mile system that would charge drivers based on how many miles they drive. How they are billed is still up in the air.
The tax is paying for your future use of roads. Well, what if we only paid for the roads the miles that we actually drive?
Sullivan says ODOT plans to have more answers by the summer, so they can hopefully roll out the new tax shortly after.
The goal here is to learn lessons and figure out what works for Oklahoma and what doesn't.
In Tulsa, Ryan Gillen, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.